Hey guys, Blackout Bill here with a special edition of the Blackout Bill channel. We have more broken bolts, and I am so done. I don't know how y'all do it. You guys find these motors, and they're salty as heck, and they just always, the bolts come out, or like maybe you guys got a machine, you can figure it. I am 0 for 30 with drilling bolts out and all figuring stuff out. I'm just not good at this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but we took the power head off the 35, I wish, 25 horsepower short shaft. Everything was going smooth, swimmingly. And then when I realized I had to put the power head gasket underneath the exhaust housing, that's when, boom, we blew up. So 1 of 4 came out. 4 broke. 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 of 6 broke. Ridiculous. But 1 of them came out with a little heat, and I had something to grip on with the vice grips. So here we are. We're left with 3 monsters that they're embedded. They won't work. So we're gonna we're gonna try something here. I'm gonna spend some money for the channel. You guys are welcome. It's for me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I found a friend who is an industrial person, and he had the same problem with drill bits that I have. They break, they don't work. I mean, everybody's like, drill it out. You can't. I'm on an angle. I don't have a press. It's not possible. I don't care who you are. But he turned me on to a drill bit set that he bought from an industrial website that are supposedly very, very high-end drill bits. So we're going to try that today. If that don't work, we're going to go to Harbor Freight, pick up a welder, and we're going to start welding some stuff because I can't deal with these broken bolts anymore without having a solution. So we're going to have to learn how to weld. We're going to have to up the game a little bit. So that's where I'm at. Let me bring you in here to show you where we're at. After snapping the studs off, I punched the center, and we're having the same problem with the 35 horsepower. I'll bring you to that later. I did a punch in the middle here, and we started to drill. And I can tell you these bits work. I don't have the brand yet. I will get that. By the time this video comes out, actually, it'll be down below. So what I was also told, the bits heat up, and as they heat up, that's when they snap. But they're also not doing any work when they're all hot. So I was told to spray WD as we go. Now I don't have a helper, obviously, so I've been spraying it and drilling it. I'm also starting with a very small bit. I don't know what the size is. I guess I can tell you. And as this is now a comedy show, I could be informative as well. This is a CL40. I don't know if that means millimeter or what, but on the side of the bit it's screaming 40 at me. C7, 40. I don't know what that means. I did make sure I had a punch to get to the center, and we're gonna see. It did start to cut a little bit, so we're gonna keep seeing if this works. Oh, I just saw the drill bit bend already. And I see it's smoking, but it is cutting through. I wish I had a friend. Oh, you can't see Jack. Get you in from the side. Well, if you guys would just say something. Okay. So it was smoking. Give it a little pressure. You see the bits flying, you see the smoke coming off the bit, so it is getting hot. So I was told you gotta keep it cold. Okay, but we're making progress here. This is like more progress than I've ever made in my life. I also don't know how deep to go. Well, I'm not very deep right now. Okay, smoking. smoking. Sorry. Shavings are all... Oh, right up in the drill bit. Wow. Okay. Ooh, the chase hot. Trying to get the shavings out of the bit. It's not going to focus on the bit, which is good because I don't want it to focus on the bit. Alright. I also, again, don't know how deep to go. I was also told you may have to slow it down a little bit. So this is how deep we are, which is good. Okay. Just gonna keep spraying the WD in there. Oh, he did say let the bit do the work, and I am pushing hard. You gotta push a little, right? See the pitch change in the drill? That's me giving it the old muscle. I think I'm deep enough. I don't want to break the bit because they're expensive and my buddy let me borrow them. So now we're going to move up a size. This might be too big, but I believe this is an 1/8 inch. It says 21. So if y'all are drill bit experts, you'll understand what that means. And now that I actually have a hole to work with, which again is a first, I can't remember the last time I actually drilled into a bolt. And they must be grade 8s or something. Somebody was saying grade 8 bolts are very strong and that's why I'm having issues. Oop! I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Maybe that's a good thing. Well, we didn't punch through the block. And I'm assuming that if I punch through the block, I can maybe seal that. I don't want to. This is nuts. Anyway, all right, so now we're through. All right, let's go up a bit. This is good. This is good news, boys. As I smash the camera again. All right, let's see what we got. I wonder if I can let the bit do the work while I WD. I can't hold the power head. Yeah, it's not working. I gotta get some pressure up in this. Tell you what, it looks pretty cool. Whew! Well, there's the heat. Well, this is where I think this drill bit is nasty good, but I just think they say these are grade 8 bolts. Or am I using the wrong bit? So I figured out what was wrong. This drill bit was the original from the kit. It's probably super hot. So this bit was from the Amazon kit that worked well up until this point. The bit I have is only an 1/8, so it's only a little bit bigger than the original pilot hole. This should go right through it. Right through it. Trying to keep everything cold. I can't. I don't know how y'all do it. I did say I was over 100, right, with these stupid bolts. I mean, we made progress. The little one went in. I have a hole to go through. The bolts are just that strong. It just won't let you drill them out. This is 1. I'm over 1 right now. Because we are not getting anywhere, fellas. We are doing our damnedest. Just unsuccessfully. Some idiot gave me a welder. Nobody gave me a welder. I paid for it. The idiot is me. And I paid for a welder. I've never welded anything in my life. So this should be fun. No, it's not gonna be fun. You may be saying to yourself, why? Why are you wearing the helmet? It's pretty cool. Auto darkening. Nope, no Darth Vader jokes on this channel. We have to take a stab at these bolts. Now, one of them we drilled out. Fix that one later. But these two will not come out. And the more you research, the more you find out it's, you know, the metals, steel, aluminum, corrosion, they just don't mesh well together. They stick, and here we are. Drill bit will not go through it. Bought fancy drill bits. Worked on the first one, can't get it this one. I'm done, I'm quitting. We're gonna see if this works. I've never seen it done on an outboard. There's one video out there where the sir is welding his head bolts. And we're gonna try it here. What do we got to lose? Gotta get it done. All right, here's some of the options I'm thinking. Now everybody just welds a washer onto the stud, about the same size, and then the bolt on top of it, the nut on top of it. Now I have that, and this might work, should work. My only problem is my washer's a little big. My nut's very big, but I'm thinking the more weld, the better. I don't know, never did this before. My other option is I found a bolt or a nut that has like a built-in lip. I'm thinking just go boom, but that would take a lot of weld to separate, you know, it's a bigger hole than the bolt. It's a little bit bigger of a nut. And then I have a really big washer, flat-wise on the outside, and then I can put my nut to that. Or finally, I have another automatic washer. It's a little bit smaller than the other one, but a real wide base. I kind of like the wide base one. It does have a divot here on the inside, which might make getting the welds to stick tricky. I think what we'll do is we'll start with the tried and true method. Some people just do the nut right to it. This is a very big nut too, so I don't know if that's going to work. So we're going to put the smaller washer on the outside. See if we can just get a weld to stick to that. Then nut on top. And we'll see if we have a prayer getting this out. Oh, my first weld. Fantastic.
Did it work?
No, it worked. It just didn't work. I turned the camera off and I started to work with it a little bit. I'm starting to figure this out, I think. Now I got the weld in there. I didn't use the washer, I just build up a little bit of pool, and now I'm gonna try to get the pool to stick to the nut. And of course, now it doesn't work. Well, that minute that camera goes on, it is something else. The speed is too fast? I can't even tell. Oh, maybe too much heat. Maybe not enough heat. As of right now, the nut, I'm pretty sure, is on the stud. It wouldn't melt to the aluminum. I'm gonna keep building some stuff up here. I can't get a pool to build up. Probably just the nut coming off, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I really don't know what I'm doing here, just trying to learn. And I'm sure this nut is smoking hot. And it is. I got like crappy welds in there. Hot surface, and we can maybe still try to bind some stuff too. So let me work some things out here. New plan, blackout built fam. The 25 that came off this one is being difficult, and I'm gonna do what I really don't want to do. I'm like actually tear it up underneath these guys. Not tear it up, but still, I do not want to do this, but because I feel like a failure, I feel like I owe it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my 28 that I was going to put on the 35, and I'm going to donate it to this, because I got a welder now, and I cannot get these 3 bolts out. However, I'm going to take the 25 pieces off the 25, put it on the 28. I'm going to take the 28 pieces, put it on the 25, and I'm going to keep working on that sucker, and we can maybe pray. Not going to work. I've been here before. But at least I can get this motor up and out. The guy will be happy. Who knows? Maybe he'll throw me a little extra dollar. $1, 50 cents. A good horse, something. I'll just shake my hand, which is okay. So that's the plan, because I can't let this sit forever while I practice welding on a motor and then tell this guy, thanks for giving me your motor to fix. It's a paperweight. Have a nice day. So, sorry, I'm not a product placer. That was just random. So, we have to prep the 28 to go on this, which should be, oh God, I still gotta pop the exhaust off that one. If the bolts break off that one, I just quit life. So we're gonna prep the 28. I wanna take the exhaust off. I wanna take the carburetor off. The manifold plate, this is actually important. You guys got to pay attention to this. The manifold plates matter if you're trying to go up in horsepower from the blocks. They're in the same block. And yes, the guy gave me a 25 and he's getting an upgraded 28, but really he's not. I'm going to take everything that's 28 related or 30 related and it's going on mine. But at least he'll have a nice solid power head. So let's get to it. First I got to get the 28 out of the shed and see if we can work with it. Alright, welcome to the section of Blackout Bill's yard. Blackout Bill's backyard. That doesn't get any love because I don't ever work over here. I'm building a patio and I needed a workbench because all of my other workbenches are all busy. And we need to start disassembling some power heads, i.e. not having power heads fall off the freaking wood pile that was perfectly sturdy a second ago. I just want to see if these bolts come out this bottom section, if it even matches up to the other part. Now I'm on a teeter-tottering base. This is the stuff staring that makes me crazy. It's like I need a professional shop, professional pipe. 7/16. Right size? No. Gotta be 3/8. It is a 3/8. Why did that fit? Why are you so weird? Let's see if I can get one bolt out. There's one. Of course, my power head is a dream. I just don't get it. Which is funny, because normally when I buy power heads for me, it's the other way around. Now, don't break off now. Aha, spoke too soon. I got 2 more left, and one doesn't seem to be cooperating. That power's gonna roll off. Just do it in my misery. Yeah, she's gonna break. She's gonna break. Well, now I'm double left. Try to gentle it out. Ridiculous. I've seen guys... Oh, I broke it. I already broke it. Wow. I've seen guys take these exhausts off outboard after outboard after outboard after outboard after outboard after outboard. Nobody breaks bolts off. What is it with me? Holy crap. Luck of a sailor, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm making up words now. This is crazy. Just crazy. Every other bolt's going to come out now. We got one that snaps. Oh, we're going to have 2. Here we go. I know y'all in the comments are going, yeah, Bill, it's that aluminum to steel, whatever you call it. This one's tight, but it's going to come. I just got to pray that this other one comes off. Maybe I have a piece to grab. I got a welder now. Not that that matters. I had to curse. This is out of control. If I can get this one not to break, I'll smile at least. It's almost making that squeak noise as if like it's like okay to come out. Trying to go back and forth. I don't care who yours. Coming. I guess 1 is better than 4. Crap on a cracker. And opposite sides of the motor or same sides? Or it is the same side. 1, 2, 3. 1. That one came out. Which one broke? That one. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The same 3 bolts want to stick. There you go, boys and girls. See, this is why my channel is better than everybody else's. Kidding. Kidding. You're going to now know that when you take the exhaust off, this one's still giving me issues. Yeah, I'm watching the bolt break, but this one's got a lot of meat on it. That's a big difference. Yeah, if you're just spinning it back and forth and it's breaking, you're just spinning the top, or you're helping it break, if anything. Yeah, that's she broke. Come on, just there you go. Oh, well, ooh, nope, see, I think I started off good and then it decided to break in a bad spot. Oh, man, I should just record me failing all the time. Oh, God. I mean, it's so often at this point. Now we got 2. 2 out of 4. And on the same side as the other one. So this is you're going to have this problem, I guess. I don't know if it's a saltwater thing or a... whatever. Anyway, now that I have 2 junk power heads... I know everything's all white and y'all can't see anything anyway. You can at least laugh at my dummery. Dummery? That's a word. Okay, you guys might like this shot a little better. I'm just gonna break off the exhaust housing at this point. Not break it off, but which is a good news because this was gonna be my power head. And okay, look. And we broke off 2, right? And we have 2 studs sticking out. So on the other one, we had 1 sticking out, 1 came out. So we're hoping for a better success rate. You might be thinking, why even bother with the exhaust housing? Why take it off? Because the gasket has to go underneath it. So 2 is better than 4, and 2 with meat. Maybe I can prepare. I can't speak, y'all. Maybe we can prep it even better. Now, the last time I thought I did a really good job of heating it, soaking it, gouging out the crud that was in it, but it didn't work. So it's just that the two different materials in metal, they just fuse together. So we're gonna work really hard on getting this out. Now, what we do have, what we didn't have for that one was, I have the welder now. And I don't know what video is gonna come out first because I was so unsuccessful with this. We're gonna see, maybe I'll just keep trying that one and see what happens. But with the studs out, I can weld the nut to the studs with them sticking out. Maybe I'll just go that route instead of trying to heat these up, twist them out with vice grips, and then them breaking off deeper, and then now I have to build up a pool of weld. Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? My options right now are to weld the nut straight to it. I got the welder. And because I have pieces sticking out, it might work better than heating it up, soaking it, heating it, soaking it, heating it, and then grabbing vice grips on this and working it out by hand. I tried that with the other motor, and one came out and the other one just broke deeper. So what happens is if I break the stud deeper into the hole, I'm gonna be left with a gap that I now have to fill with weld. And I have to get it to attach to whatever bolt is left in the hole. I hope that makes sense. I really can't make it any clearer. Hey, just for sugars and gooples, you know what, YouTube, censor me. Shits and giggles. Sugar and gooples. I got nothing. I'm trying to be family friendly here, but shits and giggles. Christ almighty, we're all adults here. I gripped the vice grips on the head just to see if I could do anything.
Here I am answering you.
You're funny.
I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
This is going on YouTube. I don't care what you say.
What are you talking about?
Hey fellas, you want to get your wife mad at you? Videotape them, start talking to the camera, and see if they think it's you that they're talking to. Anyway, so I gripped the vice grips tight, and I was like, let me just see if it spins. It does spin, but it's gonna break. So I was about to hit it with the propane torch because I decided to just go vice grip it. So when it breaks, I can say, Bill, you should have freaking used the damn new welder you bought. But I hit it with the penetrating lube, and I let it sit for a while because I had other stuff to do. So let me just rock this. So we got a full, oh, it's still going, oh, easy now. So I'm just gonna keep doing this because I got so much to lose and nothing to gain. But I do like the way it feels. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break, except when I go that extra mile, and then you hear. Anyway, let's get another grip over here. Who's keeping score, by the way? So far we got 1 minute, baby. 4, 5, 6 total bolts broken, and we got 1 out with the vice grips. With the heads out, we were 0 for 4. 1 for 4. 1 for 4. If we get 2, that'd be 2 for 6. That's assuming this comes out. We got almost a full turn here, boys and girls. Come on. Like, I want to get excited and be like, I got it. I can't. I can't celebrate. Oof. That sticking you heard was just corrosion in the threads. It wasn't the bolt spinning. Because I can tell when a bolt's about to break. I'm so good at breaking bolts. I could just tell I'm getting very lucky with this one. I said the L word. This is where Al Bundy would scream no. Anybody pay attention to Married with Children? Remember that show? Everybody knows what the Bundy curse is? The Bundy curse is if he has a stroke of good luck, he's doomed the minute he admits that he has good luck. Go check that episode out. I would love to describe it for y'all, but I'll ruin it. I have the Bundy curse. Except I don't get the good luck streak, but it's usually just bad luck on bad luck on bad luck. Anyway, we're gonna keep hitting this. Bing. I didn't even heat it up, which I probably should do. But it is cooperating, so why screw with it? 40 people commenting right now. I'll give you 40 million reasons why you should screw with it, you dope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, so Top half is spinning, the other half is going too. I'm gonna keep easing it because it is about to break, but I still have spinach on the bottom part. Man, it is just ridiculous. And if I'm 3 threads in, I still gotta drill and tap or come up with something else. Oh, that's embarrassing. I tried to grip it at the surface so that if it was gonna snap, maybe I can get more total bolt. Come on, baby, come on. Okay, we're not gonna celebrate, not yet, but there was a minor success. We got it out, but the threads are a little boogered, a little at the top. So we're just gonna run a tap down, see if we can clean them up. But that one came out. This one, she's got not enough meat to grab, and we might hit it with the welder. So stay tuned, stand by. Okay, so after the success of the last bolt, we attempted it again. This bolt, with vice grips, with heat, with juice, will not budge. So we're gonna take the opportunity that we have with the thing sticking out. We're gonna go welder. I know.